All right, everybody, I'm going to walk you through installing our indicators and the strategy really quickly. First thing you're going to do is go to our website and then go to our trading guides, the user guide. And then once you're in the trading guide, you're going to click on NinjaTrader 8 indicators. And you're going to scroll down, assuming you already have NinjaTrader installed, and you're going to download the Nexgen indicator package for NinjaTrader 8. And once you download this file, then you're going to actually run it. So here's the file. You're going to right click on it, you're going to open it, and you may get a little Windows protected your PC. Just click more info and run anyway. And it will start the setup process. Of course, on my other monitor, let me pull it over for you. And I hit next, and then install. Now, if you do not have NinjaTrader, it'll load it for you. If you've got the current revision, it'll ask you if you want to repair it, or you can just cancel it. So if you've already got Ninja running, don't worry about it. You can just cancel it and say yes. And it will skip that step since we don't need NinjaTrader. We've already got it. And then it will work on completing the rest of the installation process. And when it's done, you can click finish. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your NinjaTrader. Once your NinjaTrader is open, you'll be able to go to a pre-made workspace that I made for you. So you can go to workspaces. And depending on how many workspaces you've got in there, because it should load up all of our default, assuming that you don't have them, but you probably have them anyway. There's going to be two of them that we made for the strategy. Nexgen TradeStrategy basic layout for the ES and one for the NQ. I'll open up the NQ since I am partial to the NQ, and then I will bring it over. And what you're going to see on your chart, you're going to see two charts. You're going to see the left side, which is your larger chart. And then on the right side, you're going to see your smaller chart. To activate the system, you're only going to need to right click on your chart and go to strategies. And then you're going to double click on the Nexgen strategies and double click on Trend Trade, or highlight it and click add. Either way works. And then you can adjust any of the inputs that you wish. You can also, whether you're doing a replay or simulator, you can switch the account, and then all you have to do is enable it and say OK, and then your strategy will be up and running on your one chart. And again, you can change your sessions. Obviously go through the user guide and you can see, but in order to do live trade, just click enabled. If you want to just watch it for a while, click disabled. And what I want to do really quickly, since I have you here, because that's it really, it's very short, very sweet, very simple. I've made a couple of ATM templates for you guys to get you started. So if you go into strategies and go to template and then click load, there is, why is it not coming? Oh, I have to disable it first. Sorry, even it gets me sometimes. You're going to disable to make any changes. And then click load. And I basically have put two different templates in here. They're very, very, very similar. Basic with an earlier trend trade entries, which is great for most of the time. And then basic with trend trade later entries, which is much better for one-way trending days. So you can load up that template and it'll put in the pre-made inputs that I've kind of got you started with. If you don't want it to run during any special session and you just want it to run as long as you're watching it, you can turn the sessions off. And then make sure each time you re-enable the strategy and say OK, and then disable or enable it in order to run. To do back testing, really quickly, let's show you replay. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to disconnect from your live connection, and you're going to go to playback, and then you're going to select the market that you want to replay. You're going to select the day that you want to download and click download. And then once that's done, you just click continue. I've got a lot of days back. I've got months worth of data on mine. So again, mine's going to go back to like 824 on this version. And then once you have your replay data done, and and you can change the start date. So if you want to go back a long way, you can do that. Or if you want to go forward a few days, you can do that. So this is the 24th. You're going to have to re-enable your strategy. And pay attention to this part because this gets everybody. Make sure that you switch it from sim to playback, or the enable button is going to drive you crazy because you can't click it. See that? So make sure you click playback, then you can click enabled, then you can click OK, and you can enable your strategy, and then you can replay it as fast as you wish, and then say go. And the reason I put two charts up for you guys, and again, keep in mind this is Sunday night, I think. I downloaded it on accident, so it's going to take a second. The reason I loaded two charts for you is because we want you to watch the signals that are generated on the chart on the left, and then we want you guys to be able to use the management techniques that we teach you using the smaller charts on the right. So when you get lower divergence, or you get some type of termination condition, you're able to actually manage your positions. And then if you don't get any terminations, just let the darn thing go. So, and you can replay as many days as you like. You can replay any market that you like. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Also, before you start asking us questions, just to say it out loud, we have directions. So please read the directions and go through the inputs on what they mean. It's in the user guide under Trend Trade Automated Strategy. And we will see each of you tomorrow in the room. One more thing while I'm at it. Remember Shift Control X, which is also in the instructions for those of you guys who want to see the daily P&L, stop loss or daily trailings, and then all the rules on the checklist as well. If for some reason something's not showing, number one, let us know. Make sure we got your machine ID. But number two, remember every time you start NinjaTrader, clean out this cache folder, because look, there's a lot of junk that gets in there. And then clean out this temp folder. There's lots of junk in there, and you'll start off with a much cleaner environment every time you do replay or every time you're running things going forward. So I appreciate everybody's time. Please let us know if you have any questions, and I look forward to the next adventure with Nexgen software and what we're doing. Talk soon.